In today's video, we're going to take a look at the Amazon trade that could have been used for a day trade. This video is more about showing you the trigger entries again, and how you would execute using these price cluster zones. And in today's case, we had both time and price come together at the same time. So when Amazon was falling this morning, basically what I did was take all of the projections of the prior declines, but I did that from, let's see, all the way from back here. Okay, so I ran all of those projections, I ran the retracements and all that good stuff, and we had a couple of symmetrical projections at this 190052 to 190602 area. Now, it wasn't a perfect hit, but it was close enough. 1906.95 is close enough, especially when you're looking at Amazon stock price. And once the zone was basically tested and held, what you want to do is go down to the lower time frame chart for an entry. So here is an example of a 1 minute chart. This would be a trigger for a day trade decision against that support. And here's where that support was tested. Now the trigger is essentially the 834 EMA crossover to the upside, along with taking out a prior swing high, because I want to see both the moving average crossover and I want to see a shift in pattern from lower lows and lower highs to higher highs and higher lows. And that's what is accomplished here when you have the crossover here and you also take out this prior swing high. So there would have been an entry or trigger entry right around let's see the current levels. It looks like 1912 and change. Yeah, that's about where the entry would have been. Now if you use options, you can buy call option, you can buy a spread, whatever you're comfortable with. And the initial risk definition would be either underneath this low or underneath the low end of the zone, depending on how you've written that up in your own trading plan. But bottom line is it hit, it held, it had during the trading day a $27 rally. I don't expect you to get the whole $27 when something like that happens, but if you got involved closer to, let's say, the 1912 area, and maybe you got knocked out up here at 27 or so, I mean, it's still money. So anyway, that's the way you can use these price cluster zones during the trading day. And the shorter term triggers are the ones that are probably going to be the lowest risk setups for you. So that's something to look at in the future. When I post a chart with the with the cluster, you need to know how to go down to a lower time frame chart and trigger the entry.